up, y'all? Welcome to the smoke, man. Um, Impromptu shoot recording, if you will. Yeah, man. It's been a lot of chatter again on social media, man. And this is about the Amarillo Monterey game, man. So we go get into that. All right. Um, but of course, first we got to make it about the smoke because it's always about the smoke. I'm smoking a Baccarat Maduro Churchill, man, and I'm pairing it with root beer this morning for my morning smoke. But yeah, so anyway, man, let's get to it, man. There's people commenting and talking, speaking on, saying, a lot of playing. You went out to the game last night. Uh, I was one. I went to the game last night. Actually, our basketball team went out as a group to the game last night. Um, but there was a lot of Plainview there. There was a lot of people there. Period. But yeah, saw quite a few Plainview folks there, and and some people seem to have a problem with it. Um, in particularly, their gripes, complaints is that I've seen is you don't support the Bulldogs. If you're not supporting the Bulldogs, why are you there? Uh, I've seen people co-signing, and I've seen something said, well, if you ain't been to a Lady Dogs game, you better not be at this game, and people co-signing that. It's funny to me, man. It really is. But it lines right up with what me and the fellas been talking about here on the smoke as far as youth sports is concerned. So I just want to talk about it a little bit, man, and not be too long. But first and foremost, man, when I hit record, man, and when I grab me a cigar to smoke about it, man, I'm coming from a place of logic. You understand what I'm saying? Not emotion, not none of that. Just logic. So please understand that, man. Let's be logical. Hear me logically, okay? And not in your feelings and not emotionally. All right. Um. So let's first let's first talk about reasons why we follow teams or go to games, right? Reasons why we would follow teams and go to games, man. I was thinking about it, man. I came up with like about 4 reasons, man, that I can think of. Logically speaking, right? Just speaking for myself, man, and what I believe y'all would possibly agree with, man. The first reason is relational. There's a relationship that you have with the team or with the player, with the coach, whatever, man, whether they're a family member, a friend of the family, or you coach the kid or whatever, right? Okay, relationship. Uh, Number two, man, is there's a love of the game. Point blank, you just love the game. You love the sport, just genuinely love it. Um, um, the third one, man, star power. Star power, man. It's probably a superstar on a team that's fun to watch. And the last one is because they win. It's just a winning team, right? So let's just walk through this, man. I like to use myself as an example, man. Um, Track, man. I have a love for track. I love track. As a matter of fact, I'm going to track meets this week. For those who don't know, the junior high track team will be running here in Plainview on the 22nd, which is also my oldest daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, baby girl. And the varsity will be running on the 23rd. I'll be at both of those track meets anyway because I have a passion for track. I don't have no family members on there. I just love track, and I gained that passion to track through Casia Bean, right? So through that, I started going to track. We go to track meets. We go I learned a lot about track through that, right? Because I had the love of the game, but also for me there was star power in it. Why? Kasia Bean, you know what I'm saying? She's probably arguably one of, if not the greatest female track athlete to come through Plainview High School. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and then another point. Why was she so great? Why was we watching her? Why was fun? Because she won. She won. You know what I'm saying? We could take it back to old school, back in the day, watching. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the pleasure of watching Jamar and them play. You know what I'm saying? And D Green and all those boys play. I didn't have the pleasure of watching them play. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the pleasure of watching Tabor play. I didn't have the pleasure of watching a Rod Ansley play. You know what I'm saying? But I hear they had a strong following. They had star power. They were winning. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of family following them, man, and people love football and Plainview. You know what I'm saying? These are just examples that I'm trying to give y'all, man. Um, to think logically about this situation, right? Um, so so in in this thought process, um, let's talk about our teams, right? Um, because I know the boys have a playoff game today in Abernathy. Congrats about that. Congratulations. Huge shout out to them for that. You know what I'm saying? We won't be there because we play today. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I agree with that. I don't understand that, but that's another story. But we play. We we start our championship tournaments today. You know what I'm saying? For our youth league, for our boys, right? For our kids. So we won't be there. You know what I'm saying? Um, 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 Bulldog football. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch them. I didn't go to no games. I did not go to not one Bulldog football game. But I watched damn near every game on the YouTube stream. Okay. Um, and I won't go into my reasons why I didn't actually go to the games or whatever. I won't go into all of that right now. But I will eventually at some point in time. But to compare going to the games, in my opinion, supporting our basketball teams and contrasting it to going to the game that we went to last night, I really think that's not very logical. I don't think it's logical. Um why? Uh let's start with the obvious. Because I heard people say, yeah, man, they going for cloud chasing, they going for for a name and all that. What reason do you go to games? Isn't it for those reasons? Isn't it either for a name? Isn't it because something big is going on with that team or whatever? Or because let's do it as simple as this. You're going for a name. You know why I go to watch uh my son's basketball team play? Because of Deuce. Because of him. He's my son. I'm not coaching, I'm not nothing. If Baylor wasn't playing basketball, I probably wouldn't be at these youth basketball games. That's just me honest. That's just me being truthful, right? Now, am I right about that? That's debatable, but that's the truth. Okay. So now, the number one player in the nation in her class is playing at Wayland Baptist University, our home college, our hometown college. She's playing at our hometown college. Not only is she the number one player in the nation, she's from the 806 and she plays in the same district that we play in. Think about that. Not only is it Aaliyah, but but thanks, shout out to Jason Peterson because I got this from a video he shot, very informative video. He shot a promo video for the game coming up. You have On Amarillo, you have Tatum Bell, who's a WT commit. You also have Jada Graves, who had many offers, but committed to New Mexico Junior College. Then, you know, people talk about all Monterey have is one player. And that, no, because you have Bro Cole, Ambrosia Cole, who's just a sophomore, and she has double-digit D1 offers right now. And then you have Miss Ari Johnson, who has multiple D1 offers. So it's some true bona fide ballers on both teams on that court. Now, mind you, just 2 weeks ago, Kim Mulkey or whatever from LSU was there because Aaliyah was back in town then too at Wayland. And I'm pretty sure it was a packed house again because she has star power. So there's star power, man. There's big name ballers hooping, right? That's a draw. Why wouldn't we want to go to that game? Okay. I don't understand. So help me understand that. Why wouldn't we want to go to that game? Why? Know what? If I was a coach, I would have had all my girls at that game. Hey, come watch and see how it's done. This is what you do to go to the next level. This is how you play. This is how you ball. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? Another shout out to Jason Peterson. He posted a picture of a private jet at the Plainview Airport. At the little old Plainview Airport here. Coach from Tennessee there. Sitting down there. I seen him. You understand what I'm saying? Right here in little old Plainview, Texas. But we'll get back to that. Now, what else, man? We got the number 3 team in the state and versus the number 6 team in the state that's in the 806 that play in the same district as our kids. That's a big deal, man. Why would we hate on people wanting to go see that? Again, comparing it to us to support of our teams versus it don't make sense to me because it's common sense on why we want to go. You understand what I'm saying? Um, um, I would dare say that what we should be doing is trying to figure out, okay, how do we leverage this attention? Because listen, man, there is eyes on the 806. It's in particularly in girls basketball. There's eyes on the 806, man. So I would advise us to like, yo, let's get strategic, man. How do we leverage this, man? How do we go about leveraging this for our kids, leveraging this for our girls, right? Um, how do we go about getting them eyes to look at our girls? For one, I think the young lady, I believe it was Jada Graves, uh, she leveraged her opportunity real nice last night. Real nice. Now, Aaliyah went off a smooth 50. But that young lady went off too. She balled out, man, and she gave Aaliyah some problems a few times, man. She was sitting on it, man, playing great defense and all of that. All of that, man. See, that's how you get looked at, man, because when his eyes they're looking at the D1s, man, that's your opportunity to show out. Right? I mean, and then also, man, to learn visually, to come and just sit and watch. Come and sit and watch, man. If you're a coach, man, watch and see how. Because man, the way that Amarillo was moving that ball last night was masterful, man. Maybe we can learn something from that, right? I mean, I don't know because I'm a football guy. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I'm really not too big on basketball like that. I'm football and track. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love. So, um, but let's talk. One point that I meant to make on that, man. Also, it's like, who are we to tell folks how to spend their money? You know what I mean? I mean, But one, man, you got to see the number one player in the nation for $5. Them people work hard for their own money, man, to spend it how they want to. That's just a thought as well. All right, back to the rest of the shoot, man. Talk about some of the benefits that might have uh happened from last night, from the game, from the Amarillo High Monterey game. One, man, it was at our home college. It was at Wayland Baptist University, man. Wayland Baptist University, man, had all that star power there. But how could Wayland benefit from that? Number one, man, I know it was a financial gain. It was definitely some financial gain. You know what I'm saying? They made money, man. Whether it was at the door, I don't know how it all worked, man. If they get it at the door or if they get paid, I don't know how it worked, but I know some money was exchanged. I know it was the business transactions paid. And then, man, a whole bunch of folks was killing them concession stands as well. What about recruitment opportunities, man? Do you think was some recruitment opportunities, man, maybe there for Wayland? I'm not even talking just necessarily athletically, man. I'm just saying all them people there, man. How many folks done ever just seen the Wayland campus like for real? Right? So folks had to chance, man. Folks who had to parkway also, they had to walk it, they had to so they got to see the Wayland campus. Who knows, man? Maybe a couple of kids walking, looking, like, hey, know what, man, Wayland ain't that bad. Maybe some of the hoopers like the gym or something. Like, shoot, man, I wouldn't mind hooping here, man. I like the whole setup. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just trying to think logically, man, not emotionally. What about our local businesses, man? You think Plainview made some money? You think Plainview made some money last night? Some of my local business, man, some gas stations, man, snacks getting bought for the road, man, getting gas, maybe some of the restaurants. You don't think none of them 3,000 people went pulled in and got something to eat, got some snacks, got some gas or whatever? I'm just wondering, man. I'm just trying to, again, I don't have a dog in the fight, man, other than the fact, man, I just want to push unity, man, in Plainview, Texas, man. Um, and then particularly in youth sports. We got announcements coming, man. We got some plans that we're working on, man, and really want y'all to just stay tuned. And listen, man, if anybody man, if y'all want to talk about it, man, or as we say, smoke about it, hit us up, man. Let's hit the button. Let's smoke about it. You know what I'm saying? New podcast episode coming soon. And we'll have some nice announcements on there. You know what I'm saying? But just let's not speak emotionally, man. Let's think logically about this, man, and let's figure out, man, how we can leverage things, and how we can transition that over, move that over to where we benefit as a community, man. Because don't you think it's pretty good, man? Is that not community support? All of us going to our local college, to our Wayland Baptist University, huh? Supporting our local college. That's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. And whenever we really go to speak on folks not coming to see folks and all that and supporting, uh, remember the reasons why we go do stuff, man. Relational, just a love of the game or the sport, the star power, or they winning. Let, let's think about that. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how many people be out at the track meet. Or how many soccer games have you been to? How crowded do the girls softball stands be? Baseball. How many of us go out to the runner water draw and stand out there and watch cross country run? What about the volleyball team? You know what I'm saying? They might be a little packed, maybe. I don't know. See, I don't know because I ain't been to none of them yet. But I'm just asking the question. Just think about it, man. Just think about it. You know, soccer games, man. How many people going to the soccer games? Just on the strength of support. Just on the strength of support, man. Um, so yeah, let's think about that, right? You know what I'm saying? Again, man. It's your boy B Mize. Put a quick smoke about a session. Think about it, man. Holler at me. Tell me what you think. Give me your thoughts. Am I off base? Or, you know what I'm saying? Am I making it too simple? Or am I making it too complicated? What, man? Just holler at me. As always, man, Smoke Therapy presents The Smoke. Smoke good and Pasita.